What ho, everybody. Ian here, another week and another blog chat layout report. So this week we're going to talk Bontoft sand and static grass, and we're going to talk North Cotes and the terrors of Backscene painting, amongst other things. And then we'll finish off with a little bit of an update about the Pont Bruit project that I outlined last week as well, because things are coming along with that very nicely. The plan for Bontoft sand for this week is to get some more of this long static grass down, make it look a bit more unkempt and weedy underneath there. So that means that everything has to come out of here, and then I can take it into the garage and add more glue, add more static grass and rubbish, and just make it look a bit more industrial. That's the plan this week for this one. As you can see in here, the grass is most definitely a little bit flat and needs to be teased up a bit and come longer. Here we are then, in preparation for redoing the static grass there. Everything stripped off the layout, the loading dock and all the other stuff, so we can clean this up and then add some more static grass to it. So we will get on with that. Here we are then. Honestly, static grass work on a small area like this doesn't take a lot of effort. So you'll have seen me, what you'll have seen me doing at some points in that bit of video there was me teasing the static grass upright a bit more with this very fine tooth comb that comes with the Woodland Scenic starter kit, and well, I think that helps. It helps stand the grass up a bit more, and it's not something I don't think you see this talked about a lot in static grass application technique videos. So I'm mentioning it now. I sprayed Krylon workable fixative onto the grass, and then used the applicator to put the static grass down, and then would tease that up a bit to make it stand up a bit more, and it certainly seems to be looking much better than it was earlier. So quite happy with that. I'll add a few more of my weeds and things later on, but yeah, that's looking pretty good. Pretty pleased with it. What on earth is a rail box doing in North Cotes station? Somebody was playing silly devils. So anyway, let's talk about what we've got planned for North Cotes. For a moment, just let me move the rail box out of the way. One of the important things to do would be to deal with the back scene. And honestly, I'm terrified of that because even though I spent 4 years at art college, I'm not a painter. I'm not somebody who paints very easily. So I'm actually really scared of actually inflicting my painting talents on a back scene. So I don't quite know what I'm going to do there. I'm going to go through all my holiday snaps from when I've been going back to England and hope I've got some suitable Lincolnshire landscapes to put in there. But, otherwise, yeah, I don't quite know what I'm going to do because plain blue background does not cut it at the minute. So it needs some clouds in there, and yeah, I probably couldn't even paint clouds very well. So honestly, you see, I'm so desperate to not paint a back scene that I've even temporarily stuck the back scene from Bontofts in place, and that's just clouds. So and certainly looks better than a plain blue background. The clouds do. So I mean, I might even go for that, but I don't need to have this finished for a video until maybe say January. But January can be a pretty cold time of the year here in Minnesota, so I don't want to be in the unheated garage filming a video. Not only will I get cold, the batteries in the video recording device will get cold and go flat very quickly. So really need to get it done before then, but yeah, I just don't want to paint. But a cloudy back scene looks okay, but yeah, it just needs something else back there as well. Here we are with North Cotes, and we are avoiding the back scene as you can expect. So this time we're going to work on the yard surface here. I've been putting this one off for a while as well, trying to find the right material for the yard surface. So I'll just show you what I've got for that. This is what I'm using for the yard surface. Real dirt, real gravel, dust, and real dirt. I've heard lots of good things about real dirt for model railway scenery, so I thought I would try it. I'm going to lay it down in the yard area. There's not much yard area to do, so I think it'll look pretty good in there. So I'm going to mix in some of this stuff as well. It says it's all game terrain base layer earth. It's a wargaming material made for war gamers, but oh look, it's made by Woodland Scenics. So yes, so we're gonna try that. I couldn't find any Woodland Scenics earth base layer, so they had something in the wargaming section, so that's what I'm using there. So we're going to get on and we're going to work on that. So we're going to start with good old Elmer's white glue. I'm going to put down a good thick coat of that in this area, and then I will add a mixture of the that earth base coat and then add some dirt on top of that, and then when that dries a bit, I'll then spray on some scenic cement, and then add more dirt, spray some scenic cement, and hopefully I should get something I'm happy with. Oh, it's actually worth pointing out that this dirt, I dug it. I found it on my driveway, and so what I did was I cooked it 30 minutes at 350 degrees, and that's to kill any like parasites or anything that might be in the material. And now I'm just like sprinkling it on by hand. It's also you should know that this is actually almost relatively fresh out of the oven, and it's actually still a little bit warm while I'm doing this, so it feels quite warm as I'm doing this. And actually, I'm really liking the way this looks right now. So nothing looks more like dirt than real dirt, I guess. So we'll carry on and get the rest of this done. Here we are, 24 hours later, and I'm really impressed with the way that this all looks. It's maybe a little tiny weeny bit overscale, but I'm really in quite close there. If I back away to a more reasonable distance, then yes, you can see that the texture is quite acceptable. So I'm really pleased with this. I think overscale is kind of like the way to go, actually, because that emphasizes the texture and the change in surface a bit more. The only thing I'm a little bit disappointed with is that a lot of my tire tracks that I went to the trouble of putting into the muddy surface have disappeared, apart from that one there generally. But it looks good, and I think the road there at the back of the railway station, the station platform there, looks okay. So really pleased with this, and I think it will look good in the yard on Bontofts as well. So I'm off to do the yard on Bontofts next. Diolch. I really think I should offer a big thank you to everybody since I suggested the Pont Bruit project last week. Well, I have been overwhelmed with offers of help. I've got somebody going down to Penrhyn Deirdre to photograph the station building and the Snowdonia Mountain Backscene for me. So thank you for that. And I've also I don't have to go down to Aberystwyth now to visit the Coflane archive to get details on the bridge, because there are drawings of the bridge pier in a old Historical Model Railway Society journal, and well, I've got a copy of those drawings, so I will be able to make a model of the bridge. So really seems like setting out on this N scale or 2mm fine scale journey is going to be a thing. So thank you for everybody's help on that. As they say in Welsh, diolch i fawr iawn. Excuse my bad pronunciation, but I think that's what it sounds like. So don't forget, build that model, lay that track, run that train, above all, have fun.